older, they love to compete.
One shot.
Known for racking up triple-doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Now, here is Irving. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Now, here is Chamberlain. Clock at 6. Jordan, that's for 2. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Tell you what, Abdul-Jabbar is a really strong rebounder. I mean, using his body well to corral those rebounds.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you gotta love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
McHale misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And there it is for him.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Westbrook kicks to McHale. Passes it to Mullen. Lets it go with a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, good find by Richardson and a smart pass. He doesn't second guess his instinct to move the ball.
Irving against Mullen. Here's the floater. 8 feet away. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Westbrook dishes to Richardson. Has to Eaton. Floats one. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Now, here is Mullen. His last outing, he had 8 points. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Robertson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. To the inside. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you don't leave other guys open, and he'll find it.
Here's Westbrook. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And Julius Irving, the basket on the assist by Robertson. Robertson's got 3 assists tonight. The Nuggets trail by 9. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Nuggets, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Mullen with the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Offensive rebound. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Lakers.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Pass to Chamberlain and stolen by Richardson. Westbrook against Robertson. Westbrook, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Robertson passes to Jordan. Back to Robertson. Down low, Chamberlain. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Nuggets trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Richardson. Jordan with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Richardson after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored. Kicks it out to McHale. Just 4 to shoot. Mullen with the 3. And again, Denver no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backcourt. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance. And they also showed up in terms of that three-point percentage. Top 5 in our league. That is a huge positive for this group.
And to lead the league in shooting percentage is no easy task. They never went through one of those cold stretches that so many teams suffer through. Now here's Westbrook. He has 5. McHale left side. Back to Westbrook. Second chance effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Shoot 2. And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Here's Robertson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
For Memphis, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The free throw drops for Robertson. The Nuggets making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 16. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seed.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped and stolen by Jordan. It's 2-on-1 for the finish. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Good job here. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much, and you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. And here's Richardson. We saw him with 10 points last game. Knocked loose. Garnett with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. In the corner, Irving with it. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Free throw line jump shot. Yep, that one goes in there. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Tell you what, that's pretty clever engineering by Westbrook in the pick and roll.
Robertson kicks to Jordan. The pass to Chamberlain. Westbrook against Robertson. Here's Irving. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Richardson the pass to Westbrook. Here's Eaton. Just 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to Rodman and does. Jordan with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Westbrook kicks to Richardson. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Memphis. Olajuwon comes in for Chamberlain. And it's Carter in for Irving.
For your Grizzlies, Michael Jordan. One shot.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Here's Bing. Here's Mullen. And he makes that one. Mullen's got 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Carter. Got a piece of it.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Now Robertson in the game against New Orleans. Very impressive. Buries it from three-point range.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Here's Eaton. Nothing on the board, and he comes up with the deuce.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Carter looking around. Rebounded by Vandeweghe.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Eaton. Robertson with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Robertson. Robertson's got his 8th assist in the game. Bing, the pass to Rodman. Here's Vandeweghe.
2 minutes remaining.
From about 19 feet. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Now, here is Jordan. 7 points in the game. Garnett high post. Working on Rodman. Garnett the pass to Carter. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And they're pushing it up. Here's Bing. Rejected by Robertson. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower. And there's the foul against Denver.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing.
You know, on the floor, Hakeem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Wade's checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets trail by 21. Passes it to Bing. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wade. Pass to Carter. Mullen with the defensive effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And he banks in the layup. Robertson's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. You've got McHale. He's out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Eaton in at the center position.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot. Almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
A vocal forward who plays with an edge. That may be an understatement when you're talking about Garnett. He seems to thrive on trash talk and trying to get into the head of his opponents.
Now here's McHale. 11-point game his last outing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. It's deflected. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Bing, the pass to Eaton. From the baseline. He can't get that one.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Garnett attacking. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Grizzlies foul. Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul. First
Denver shooting
foul.
their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Denver. Mark Eaton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, Eaton at 7'4", this guy typically overpowers defenses with his size. He's an excellent shot blocker and also rebounds pretty well.
Irving's checked in for Memphis. And the second free throw, good. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, for Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. They get it back. Garnett out of hand on it. Outside, Rodman. The kick out to Westbrook. Shoots. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
Man, what a scorer Westbrook is. This guy can torch you on the drive or even with the jumper.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Now here's Garnett following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Garnett the pass to Irving. Wade outside. Pass to Garnett. Over Bing. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Westbrook. Now the pass to Bing.
Denver's foul.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league. At least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Wade gets the bucket.
Well, it's obvious. Wade loves the mid-range, and the mid-range loves him back. He's got just the right release for that distance.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Now here's Rodman. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Washington Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Free throw drops for Rodman.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And both free throws good for Rodman. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Memphis. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Memphis leading by 23. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. For Memphis, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wade. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Olajuwon dishes to Irving. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by McHale.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Richardson. To the left side wing. Eaton the pass to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot. Wade finds Garnett. Chalk up 2 there. Garnett's got 11.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Baseline try. Nice jump shot. Good. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Wade on the wing. Kicks it to Garnett. Over McHale. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Wade. He's got 13.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lead to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. And he was just a machine at the charity stripe. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Richardson dishes to Westbrook. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's McHale. Driving in. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Denver.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Irving passes to Garnett. It's good. Garnett's got 15 points.
Well, he plays with so much physicality. Garnett accustomed to finishing through contact.
Puts it up from 12, and that one's good. Westbrook.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Wade outside. Inside. Olajuwon, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. That one falls. 17 points in the game.
The defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
Westbrook passes to Eaton. Back to Westbrook. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now here's Garnett. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
What opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. And that one's good. McHale's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, the way McHale is built, long arms, he's kind of got coat hanger shoulders, chest sticking out. I mean, it's very hard, difficult, almost impossible for any defender to bother his shot.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Olajuwon. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Releases. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Wade's got 8 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's McHale. Excellent D there from Garnett.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Garnett. 17 points in the game. Irving misses.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Rodman against Irving. Rodman down low. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Ball is called on the floor.
And so here's Memphis. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Garnett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Irving. Again, Irving missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Lots of room. He squares up and sinks it. Westbrook's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't made one yet. That shot wide open.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The shot by Rodman, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Wade. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Richardson right side. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count.
Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. I mean, they played like starters.
And Shaq, your take on Denver.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Irving. Then there's Robertson. And it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
How smooth was that move by Westbrook there? You can't close the distance, so he just ends up shooting that nice little soft floater.
Pass to Robertson. It's Irving, top of the key. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Mullen. Over Irving. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the teardrop. Robertson, good. Robertson's got 8 points. The Nuggets shooting 41% for the game. Westbrook kicks to McHale. Mullen passes to Westbrook. Here's McHale. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson with the steal. And a wide open look for Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Westbrook with it. Chamberlain picks him up. And it's Westbrook missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Throws it up high. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now, here's Westbrook. 21 points in the game. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. And the turnover again by Denver. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 8. Chamberlain down low. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Russell Westbrook. Good season for him last year. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now, here is Jordan after the miss by Oscar Robertson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Robertson. So he gets them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Robertson against Westbrook. From down in the low post, it goes. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Dialing back the clock right there. When Russ is pulling off moves like this, he's unguardable.
Out left to the wing. Here's Robertson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Robertson's got 12 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
McHale passes to Westbrook. Knocks down the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 26.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 12. Jordan outside. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook against Robertson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Robertson's got 9 points here in the second half. Westbrook against Robertson. The shot's good from Westbrook. Jordan with it. He has 7. There's the pass to Robertson. Westbrook pulls it in. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Richardson. The kick out to Westbrook. Another shot. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds in the game. Jordan the pass to Robertson. To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good. He's got 7.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said These pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Yeah, great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. Now, here is Mullen, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Over Robertson. Mullen's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Denver has possession after the miss by Oscar Robertson. Richardson, no luck.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Julius Erving. Irving's got his third assist on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Connects from three-point range.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And here is Jordan, following Russell Westbrook's three. Over Richardson. Jordan's shot is off. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A nice shot by Jordan.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Westbrook against Robertson. Outside Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
Boy, that raw explosiveness of Westbrook fully on display there. When he sees a lane, he gets to it hard and fast.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
First free throw is good. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Irving. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the Grizzlies now. Jordan outside. Here's Robertson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Abdul-Jabbar. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. And he slams it one-handed.
So active a player. The big man, Abdul-Rahim, is solid at getting to the offensive glass.
Now here is Carter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Vandeweghe, following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain.
First in opponent field goal shooting, second in rebounding. And they were second in the league in terms of transition points. You have to have your track shoes on if you want to keep pace.
And Greg, you talked about their killer defense, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league. They just shut teams down. The first one falls.
Hey, I tell you what, when you think of efficient scoring forwards, I don't know of many better than Kiki Vandeweghe. He can absolutely carry an offense inside, from the 3 line, and in between game, too.
Kevin Martin, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Carter up top. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Lots of momentum on Carter's drive. The defense can't keep up, and he ends up getting the foul.
For Memphis, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Vince Carter hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Bing. Passes to Vandeweghe. It's rebounded by Memphis. Carter outside. And finished off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vinsanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Bing. Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Bing. To the wing on the left. The 3. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 9. Jordan inside. Covered by Martin. Shoots it up. Here's Chamberlain. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Vandeweghe. Pass to Bing. Buries the long-range jumper. Bing's got 5 now.
Nice find by Vandeweghe. Really good decision there.
Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Up top, Chamberlain. Memphis moving it around. Here's Robertson. Chamberlain controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Bing. 5 points in the game. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Garnett, he's checked in for Chamberlain. And it's Drexler in for Jordan.
Ty Drexler.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Bing. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good. Abdul-Rahim's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about
Abdul-Rahim not letting the defense affect that shot. Just staying with the task at hand.
Now here's Robertson. And finished off by Drexler.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Vandeweghe. It's off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Memphis out in front, running away with this one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Rivers. He's out there with Martin, and it's Vandeweghe in at the 3 spot. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Drexler. 6 to shoot. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks to Pippen. 3 from Robertson, and Abdul-Rahim pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The pass to Martin. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Offensive rebound, Abdul-Jabbar, and he makes good on the way.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
Here's Rivers. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Pippen. Down low. Here's Drexler. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
That was no easy make. Give Drexler some props right there. He stuck with it and got it done.
And here's Rivers. Passes it to Martin. The tray. Drops in the tray.
Kevin Martin.
Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Kareem throws it down.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside, Martin. We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
Feeds to Rivers. Worthy pulls it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Defensive foul. Kevin Martin. First personal foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Memphis.
At the line for 1, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
One shot.
And Abdul-Jabbar no good on that one. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Vandeweghe misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Worthy outside. Pocket 6. It's stolen by Martin. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Kicks to Rivers. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Rivers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Denver's ball.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Here's Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Rivers. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
So it's Denver now. After the missed 3 from Clyde Drexler and the pass to Martin. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Pippen. Worthy against Rivers. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Passes it to Van Horn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First free throw is good. And recently, the NBA, Clark adding names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
Both good from the line that time. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets moving the ball around and finished off by Westbrook.
A nice combo guard who sees the floor well. Martin really an asset to this team.
Drexler against Martin. Drexler kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you know what makes Abdur-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
Now here's Drexler. Lays it up off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Back to Westbrook from past the arc. And Pippen pulls it down. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Drexler. Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Drexler getting jiggy with it. Nice little move that time, baiting the defender in tight and drawing the foul.
Drexler.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Drexler. And with this new CBA, great for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Denver making a switch here. McHale's checked in, and so he makes both from the line. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Near the 3-point line is Westbrook. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Westbrook's got 39.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Westbrook passes to Abdur-Rahim. Drexler left side. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now Westbrook. Driving the lane. That shot off. Good work defensively by Worthy. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Worthy, and the shot goes in. Worthy's got his first bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The Grizzlies shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Westbrook with it. Rodman outside, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios. Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And it's blocked. Goes back up. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Memphis moving that ball around. Up top, Chamberlain. Pass to Drexler, and here's Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Carter with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Grizzlies.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And he makes the first.
And Abdur-Rahim is a talented big man. I mean, a volume shooter who has no problem carrying the load on offense.
He's perfect from the line this time. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Worthy. Over Abdur-Rahim. Worthy, no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here is Martin. Passes to Vandeweghe. Westbrook with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shot clock at 5 from the arc. Westbrook can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Drexler. And the rebound goes to McHale. Here's Vandeweghe. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.